This is a huge development, that the former First Minister should be arrested.
The police in Scotland have arrested Nicola Sturgeon over SNP finances. John Boothman is the Sunday Times political correspondent in Scotland, and he joins me now. John, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very well. John, what's going on?
Well, in many ways, this is not unexpected. What's not expected, I suppose, is that it happens on a Sunday afternoon. Police Scotland recently released a statement saying a 52-year-old woman had been arrested in connection with the funding and financing investigation into the Scottish National Party. Now, we know that that's been going on since July 2021. We know that on the 5th of April, her husband, Peter Murrell, the then chief executive of the SNP, was arrested. 2 weeks after that, the treasurer of the party was arrested. And now, as I say, we've been expecting, I think, this situation for a while, that Nicola Sturgeon would be taken in and questioned at least. And, well, she's been taken in, she's been questioned. She's currently being held in custody while that questioning goes on. And, well, the police can hold her for up to 12 hours. They then have to decide whether or not she will be released without charge or perhaps charged. So let's see where the story goes from here. Of course, the investigation has been a long-running one. We know that that's about a £600,000 amount of funding that the party got in connection with an independence referendum. We know that further to that a loan was given to the party by Peter Murrell, the party chief executive, part of which has been paid back. But this is a huge development, that the former First Minister should be arrested. Over the course of the past few weeks, she's been coming back to Parliament, coming in slowly back into the public domain, doing a variety of public meetings, setting up meetings over the summer. She was in London the other day, speaking at a symposium organised by the economist Mariana Mazzucato, who's a very long-standing friend and colleague of hers. And yes, unexpected on the one hand that it would happen today, but not unexpected in the general course of things.
And John, do you think that this whole issue has been the cause with which we saw Nicola Sturgeon unexpectedly step down those few months ago? Do you think that she saw this coming on the horizon?
Nicola Sturgeon's always denied that her resignation had anything to do with that, and that's certainly the case that her friends have certainly said that. She's directly said it. But look, it's difficult to say, but I think many people must have thought that if something like this was going to come, as I say, that investigation's been going on for 2 years, that must have had some bearing on what's happened in terms of her going. She herself has spoken about the turmoil and trouble of the last few weeks. She said that it was her worst nightmare. What had happened since she actually resigned, I think, in the 15th of February. So we're talking, a few months now since she's gone. But as I say, 5th of April, Peter Murrell arrested. A couple of weeks later, the Treasurer, Colin Beattie, arrested. And now Nicola Sturgeon arrested.
Okay.